When someone asks you about who invented heavy metal, what do you say? Some people might say Black Sabbath, but others might say Led Zeppelin. Both of these bands were superior in their own way, but which one is really better? In this video, we are going to be doing the ultimate showdown in 5 rounds between Led Zeppelin and Black Sabbath. First, before we do that, let's go back to each of the band's origins. In 1968, in the heart of Birmingham, England, 4 work-classing friends, Ozzy Osbourne, Tommy Iommi, Geezer Butler, and Bill Ward, came together to form a band that would change music forever. Originally called Earth, they soon rebranded as Black Sabbath and crafted a darker, heavier sound inspired by horror films and gritty realities. With their self-titled debut album in 1970, they laid the groundwork for what would become heavy metal. Songs like Paranoid and Iron Man pushed boundaries with thundering riffs and haunting lyrics, tuning Black Sabbath into global legends. Despite lineup changes, Black Sabbath's legacy endures, cementing them as pioneers of metal, inspiring countless bands around the world. In 1968, London saw the birth of one of rock's greatest bands, Led Zeppelin. Guitarist Jimmy Page, along with Robert Plant, John Paul Jones, and John Bonham, combined blues, folk, and rock influence to create a powerful, unique sound. Their debut album, Led Zeppelin 1, dropped in 1969, exploding onto the music scene with hits like Good Times, Bad Times, and Dazed and Confused. But it was their 4th album, featuring classics like Stairway to Heaven, that cemented their place as rock icons. Known for explosive live shows and complex songwriting, Led Zeppelin pushed musical boundaries until 1980, when they disbanded after John Bonham's tragic passing. Today, their influence can be felt in every riff, rhythm, and rock anthem. Knowing that we have little history on both of them, let's start round 1, talent. Both guitarists have been known for some of the best in the world. Jimmy Page is considered a great guitarist because of his innovating approach to both guitar playing and music production. As the lead guitarist of Led Zeppelin, he fused folk and hard rock to create a powerful sound that defined the band's style. Tommy Iommi is hailed as a great guitarist of Black Sabbath. He developed a dark, heavy sound characterized by powerful, down-tuned riffs that define the genre's sound. After losing the tips of his 2 fingers in an industrial accent, Tom Iommi adopted playing style by using lighter strings and creating unique techniques that gave away riffs a thick, haunting quality. Even though Jimmy Page has great solos such as Stairway to Heaven, Whole Lotta Love, and Since I've Been Loving You, it's no match for Tommy Iommi's ability to shred and make heavier sounds. So, round 1 goes to Black Sabbath for talent. Round 2, fame. Black Sabbath is incredibly famous as the band essentially invented heavy metal. Formed in 1968, they revolutionized rock music with a dark, intense sound that had never been heard before. Their self-titled debut album, along with classics like Paranoid and Master of Reality, introduced heavy metal, doom-laden riffs, haunting lyrics, and a rebellious spirit that resonated worldwide. Songs like Iron Man, War Pigs, and Paranoid are iconic tracks that help define the genre. Black Sabbath's influence is vast, inspiring countless rock and metal bands, earning them legendary status in music history, selling 75 million records worldwide. But it was no match for Led Zeppelin. Led Zeppelin is one of the most famous and influential rock bands in history. Formed in 1968, they pioneered hard rock and heavy metal, blending blues, folk, and rock into a powerful, unique sound. With classic albums like Led Zeppelin 4, featuring timeless hits like Stairway to Heaven and Black Dog, they became rock icons, known for their musical innovation, epic live performances, and the mystique surrounding the band. Led Zeppelin left an indelible mark on rock music, inspiring generations of musicians and achieving legendary status worldwide. They were able to sell 300 million records worldwide. So, round 2 goes to Led Zeppelin. Round 3, consistency. Led Zeppelin was huge in the 70s, bringing fame to the genre and recording 9 studio albums before their drummer, John Bonham, passed away from alcohol poisoning. After that, they only released one album. Unlike Black Sabbath, after their lead singer Ozzy Osbourne departed the band, they were consistent in releasing more albums with their new singer Ronnie James Dio. They ended up releasing 2 studio albums after he replaced singers like Ian Gillan and Glenn Hughes. They were always consistent in making albums, even when the band kept replaced with different singers. So round 3 goes to Black Sabbath. Round 4, Influence. Black Sabbath influenced countless bands across rock and metal, helping shape entire genres. Their heavy doom-laden sound inspired early heavy metal bands like Judas Priest and Iron Maiden, as well as later thrash metal pioneers like Metallica and Slayer. Sabbath's dark, riff-driven style also had a major impact on grunge bands such as Nirvana and Soundgarden, and their influence can be heard in doom and stoner metal bands like Sleep and Electric Wizard. Their pioneering approach to dark, powerful music made them the blueprint for heavy metal across many generations and styles. Led Zeppelin influenced a wide range of bands and genres, shaping the future of rock, hard rock, and heavy metal. Their innovative blend of blues, rock, and folk inspired classic rock bands like Aerosmith, Queen, and Heart, while their heavier sound laid groundwork for metal bands like Guns N' Roses and Metallica. Led Zeppelin's experimental approach and iconic riffs influenced alternative grunge bands including Soundgarden and Pearl Jam. Their legacy can be found in countless artists who have drawn the powerful compositions, guitar techniques, and dynamic genre blending style. Overall, Led Zeppelin has more influence on bands not just of the heavy metal genre, but also genres like blues and rock. Final round, guitar techniques. While Jimmy Page has many innovative guitar techniques like alternative tunings, drones, and model playing, slide guitar techniques, layered guitar tracks, and arpeggios and fingerpicking, Tommy Iommi's riffs, often credited with inventing the heavy guitar tone, have an indefinite riffing and are foundational to metal guitar playing. So this round is going to Black Sabbath. Both of these bands were super important to the rock and metal genres. Both genres wouldn't be how they are today without these bands, but it's Black Sabbath's heaviness and guitar techniques that make them superior. Tell me in the comments, which band do you think is better?